What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and today I got an exclusive interview. I think this is gonna be a dope one. A lot of people always say, "Truth, can you bring us somebody new on that platform? Can you bring us somebody on the platform that a lot of people might not know, but a lot of people know?" Today, I think I hit that shit right on the head. What's the word, bro?
What's the word?
Man, cool. Now, for the people who want to know what's going on, you'll let them know exactly what your name is and where you're from.
FBG Cash, 43rd Calumet, across Western.
Now, when you said 43rd, I'm a drill historian. So a lot of times, a lot of people who watch these videos ain't never been to Chicago or in the hood, and the closest they get there is this camera right here.
Right.
So when you say 43, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they call the low end?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a part of the low end, 43rd.
Okay. So what's the difference? I don't get it. The low end, the east side, the south side, they all got numbers.
And it's a big difference. Shit, like the low end, like the lower numbers. The east side, the low end is the east side, low key type shit. But it's just the low end type shit because it's on the lower end type shit. East side, like 79th, but the low end blocks type shit.
Right.
Over that type shit. South side, like, shit, start like O block and shit, all the way over to like Cicero.
Right.
Shit.
The drill culture kind of shows the south side. But the more I've been doing my homework, I realize everybody, go through shit. Music, losing homies, and all kind of shit. The same thing growing up on the low end as everybody else?
Hell yeah. It's probably different guidance and, but that shit happen everywhere, I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah.
How is it out there, though, from your point of view, or how you numb to it? Do you see some of the same things that I see? Because I don't live out here anymore. I moved away about 11 years ago.
What you mean, like?
When I cut on the TV, I hear about a rapper dying every week, shootings, kids getting shot, drive-bys. Do you see that, or are you numb to it?
Like, in hand type shit in person? Hell right. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you live in the city, like, in dangerous parts of it, you gonna witness a lot of wild shit. It's gonna be a lot of good, but you gonna experience a lot of bad. I ain't gonna lie.
You not scared being out here? Used to it? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared just walking to the store, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be on point, like, yeah, there ain't shit wrong with being scared. I ain't gonna lie. Through this bitch, you gotta be on point. Right. Like on it. Like, you gotta be prepared. If you turn in this corner, you gotta be prepared for a nigga to be with a pipe around this corner. You don't never know, Right. Niggas be getting too comfortable. That's why they be dying. They be getting too comfortable.
Right. That's crazy, bro. I kind of want to ask you something. I want to jump right into it. The people know you on Truth Teller TV. I asked you them few questions to kind of warm it up. I kind of want to jump right into it, bro. I've been watching you for a while. I look at your videos, bro. You got a video that damn near got 10 million views on it.
Yeah.
How do you get a video that's past 5, 6, 7 million views? How do you do that?
Shit, it only take one song. Shit, it all depends though what they like at the moment type shit.
Right.
Shit, this one was hot at the time, so shit, me and my homie, made us a hot ass dissing song. Shit.
Did you catch a lot of flack from that diss song? Because that song is what it got
a lot of
flack, a lot of problems, a lot of beef. Because it got 8 million views on that song, and you name dropped a lot of people on that song.
It ain't. Only thing that shit did was got me a bigger name. Other than that shit, it been cracking with us and our Opps, so it's like.
Did that turn it up, though?
Not really, shit. It turned niggas up like not they blocks and shit. It turned like certain ones up and shit. Like niggas who names like they dead homies who names I really said. I could probably say it turned niggas up and like to straighten them got us fucked up type shit. But we wasn't worried about shit none of that shit.
Did it make you hot though? Neighborhood looked at you different. Police was on you.
Yeah, police on my ass, bro.
Yeah. So police do be looking at them diss videos.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I got locked up one time on 39th. They took me to the 51st station. right off the E-way. Man, they in that bitch with big ass flat screen, like a 75-inch in the station.
Yeah.
He like turn this song on and shit. I'm like, hell nah, don't turn my songs on in this bitch. Hell nah.
Right.
Y'all ass tweaking. They get to playing all type of shit on me.
So that ain't no rumor. They do listen to that music. That's crazy. You know, that song has a guy who people tell me is a legend. People say, Truth, what is a legend? A legend to me is somebody that got a name in the drill rap culture and people know who they is in a whole nother place. You got to do some work to get that kind of buzz, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's good work or bad work. But, you know, you on that song with a guy by the name of Bando Hothead. I hear a lot about him. You knew him in real life?
Yeah, that's like my homie since babies. Like, we done that cousins type shit.
Right. So you do see the videos about him on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't be watching that shit. That shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, show you was like that for real.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, he really live what he rapped. That's why motherfuckers really fuck with him type shit, you know?
Right.
He wasn't no cap ass nigga. Like,
you know, when I look on YouTube, he's one of the guys that got the live straddler videos. And what I mean by that is, this videos that say, you know, Bando got 700 bodies. This videos that say he got 900 bodies and all kind of shit like that. Do that aggravate you seeing shit like that? Especially from people who don't know him putting them videos on YouTube?
nah, that don't aggravate me, shit. Folks going that shit, so it just be like, if he was here, you know, it'd be like what the fuck y'all on? That shit'd make me madder than,
right.
You know. It's like he really gone, so it's like shit. All the rumors don't really matter, you know.
Right.
That shit don't really get to me as much as, you know, if he would have been that type shit.
And his death was gun violence, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he got killed.
You mind if I ask you where you was at? Like, what was the scene going on with you? What was your mind state when you heard about that news? Because y'all looked it close in them rap videos.
I ain't gonna lie. You said like how, like when I found out.
Yeah, when you found out, what went on in your head?
Like I found out goofy as hell. Like, so the way I really found out on some, I'm scrolling down Facebook type shit. I just got off the phone with him like an hour or two ago.
Oh.
So I'm scrolling down Facebook and shit. I see a dead body in the backyard and shit. But he had the same clothes my homies just had on when he FaceTimed me type shit. So I'm like, I jump up, I get off that shit, call my homies and shit. They crying and shit already. So I just hang up like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't gonna let that shit really through my mind. Like, I was gone. I ain't gonna let that shit through my mind back, cause it was like, ain't nobody, everybody was so fucked up to call and tell people. It was like, you know.
Right.
I found out over some looking at my face like, let me check my timeline.
Social media.
Goofy shit. Like,
wow.
I would have took that shit better if a motherfucker told me to,
right.
Shit, you know?
Gave your heads up just to see some shit like that.
Then I check his location still right there and shit.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, I see things about him on YouTube. I wanted to ask you that, not to make you relive those moments, but a lot of people speak on him. He got a lot of clout, what people call clout now. Some people call fame.
He'll be rich as hell, all right. That's who really, like, got me, like, I ain't gonna lie, he was on my ass, like, boy, you making this song with me. Like, you getting on this song with me, boy, you tweaking.
Right.
I was like, I never really knew the reason until that shit. He probably knew, like, you know, I'm finally leave bro this shit. Like, you know, I never really knew shit.
When I listened to his music, he was dope. He would have made it when he would have made it when
he'll be like, I ain't really take this shit serious, but like now this shit hitting me like, like shit, this is about the only thing finna get your ass out this shit, so why not just keep going? I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna finish this year off strong as hell and start 2023 even stronger. And just don't stop shit.
No, I think that's the right mindset.
Bro, I ain't gonna stop. I can't. Bro, I be treating my ass. That's all I be hearing in my head. Like him and Gunsmoke, I be treating my ass right now. Your ass is goofy. That's the only thing I be hearing right now. That's the only thing I be hearing from my homies right now, shit. So I know how they'll be, you know.
Bando was young too, wasn't he? He looked pretty young.
He was the baby.
Right.
He was out of our crowd. He was out the hood and all that shit. He was the baby, like, for real.
You can tell though, he had that energy though. You can tell it was something about his music. He had a good.
I ain't gonna lie, he went to jail, came home big as fuck. He was little as fuck when he went to jail.
Oh,
he came home big as hell. He already knew how to fight and shit. He was just even doing it even more, and like worse than that. He knocking shit out. He big as fuck now.
Is it true, Pat, that you related to FBG Cash?
Yeah, that's my blood cousin.
Mm-hmm.
That's my uncle Manny's son.
Right. Oh, that's crazy. I heard that and I seen that, social media be nosy, so they got that on social media that y'all related. FBG Cash, I tell people this all the time. I don't know who he was behind, I don't know who he was to people who had problems with him, But the guy I met was one of the dopest guys I ever met, Thought he was a dope guy. He's actually the most viewed rapper on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's different. I ain't gonna lie. He always been like that though since I was a baby. Like he fuck with the music. Right. He wasn't rapping as much and shit, but he fuck with that shit. He used to just fuck with the whole shit and get his money. He was always like that.
Right.
Like ain't shit changed or when he signed none of that shit. He was always thoroughbred. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to ask you something. This a real question. I want to ask you this, and it's not to make you relive no moments and nothing, but people see me in the streets. They say, "What up, truth?" and shit like that. So I reward them by asking these tough questions with the person in front of this camera. So I'm gonna ask you this: when you heard the news about FBG Cash, right? First thing came to your head.
Look, this shit weird again. I wake up like 6 in the morning. I was high as hell. I can show you the shit on my phone. The nigga Cash text me like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Shit, I'm at the crib." He come to the studio. I'm like, I go to my girl and shit. I'm like, "No, I don't even feel like going, man."
Right.
I'm like, "Fuck that shit." He ended up sending me a song, but look, I was supposed to go, but I won my first mind, but I should have went though. I ain't gonna lie. But look, I go to sleep. I go to sleep at like 11 o'clock. I wake up at like 6. A nigga on live. He like, "Yeah, ooh, we smoking Cash. Ooh, what?" Nah, but everybody under that bitch like laughing and shit, but. You know this ain't you know when a nigga trolling. I'm like, let me see if he for real type shit,
Right.
So when I see like that shit a little, it could be 50-50. I get off that shit. I run in my grandma's room. I'm like, "Man, call my uncle. Call my uncle right now. Hurry up." Ooh. She like, "What's going on? Hurry up." Ooh. She called uncle shit. He just tell her like before she can even ask him and shit. She like, "Please, what's going on?" He was quiet. He like, yeah, man. And shit, we got to going crazy in that bitch. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit. I'm like, damn. Cause I was thinking like, if I would have went with him, it would have went down. Right. I ain't gonna lie, shit would have went different. On my son.
Not to get too deep, because I know this case is open and stuff like that. So I don't really want to get in that lane. But, the internet then kind of put its own twist on this story. Is this true, like, Cash was, like, outside early in the morning? Do you know, is there anything you can share with us?
I ain't gonna lie, niggas really don't even be down on they blocks and shit for real. Like, you be getting killed outside the box type shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it was like on some caught in traffic type shit, basically.
Right.
That's how that's how I got caught, shit. When I got shot, shit, in my car, shit.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Last thing I want to ask about this, because today is the legendary FBG Cash birthday today, too.
Yeah, bro.
So I did want to bring that up. Cash did a lot for me, too, now. I want to tell people that, a lot of people don't know behind the scenes and shit like that.
Yeah,
so I do want to say that.
To all these people.
Last question I want to ask, and it's the question that I'm going to ask without being policing, but I am going to ask you this question. Is it true that the FBI picked up this case, or is this something that a blogger made up and just put on the internet?
That be saying all type of shit, man.
Right.